from News 3, the Old Dominion Full Court Press.
Well, the calendar has turned to October, and that means that college basketball season is closing in. Welcome to tonight's edition of the Old Dominion Full Court Press. We are just 33 days away from the season opener as Jeff Jones and company continue to gear up for the 2022-23 campaign. Of course, the Monarchs well into practice as they've not been at it for more than a week. They've now been at it for more than a week. The team recently holding its first workout in Chartway Arena, so the newcomers getting their first reps on the court where they'll look to grab some wins here in about a month. This video of a practice at the Mitch last week. We'll get the chance to look in on practice a handful of times between now and the season's tip-off. Well, among those on the practice court is one Old Dominion player who has not gotten to see much of it during the past couple of years. Now, he's on the floor with his teammates, but as News 3's Zach Staten tells us, his journey back to health, anything but easy.
I'm back on my happy side.
Jason Wade's waited a long time to put the ODU jersey back on and sprint down the floor.
I can't even put it into words. Being out here with the guys it's a great feeling.
For 2.5 years, Wade has rehabbed physically and mentally to get one more chance.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been a lot of depression.
The Richmond native last suited up for a game in January of 2020 when he tore his ACL. He was cleared to play the next season.
I was feeling good. I was flying around the court like I had never gotten injured.
But just hours into it, Jason's career got another massive setback.
It was the third practice, went up for a rebound, and I came down, and it just felt like somebody kicked me in the back of my leg. And I looked, and there was nobody there, and then my foot went completely numb, and right then I knew that it was Achilles.
His season was done before it could even start. In just 10 months' time, Wade had suffered 2 season-ending injuries.
I think Jason's situation is pretty unique. I don't know that I've ever dealt with that.
I've been playing basketball that's the longest thing I've been doing in my life other than eating and breathing. So for it to not be in my life anymore how it was, it kind of was just a scary feeling.
Sidelined by his body betraying him, Wade's mind started suffering too.
I think I stayed in my room for like a week after that, didn't go anywhere, just laid up, listening to music, just really soaking. I actually took about a month or 2 away from school and just went home and just stayed around my family, stayed around my friends from home.
Jason identified himself as being an elite athlete, and when there were times when it looked like that was going to be taken away from him, that was difficult, that was hard.
He never questioned his love for basketball. Wade was still learning how to trust the sport and his body again.
The body is an amazing tool, and it's always going to heal, but if you don't have the right mindset, you're not going to go anywhere.
Finding that peace drove him to give it one more try, returning to campus at the beginning of 2022, knowing the journey would be anything but smooth.
He just told me he was ready, and I said, great, welcome back.
I feel like I can do this. It's hard, it's very hard, and I don't know if I'll ever be back to where I was, like saying, like I'm dominant out here, I can do what I want, but it's just, I feel like I'm just taking it day by day.
The injuries have taken a physical toll.
Not as athletic, not as quick, not as fast, can't jump as high.
But it's what the 2.5-year odyssey has done for Jason's mind that sticks with him much more.
Where he's come from to now, that's a win. He's going to be greedy. He knows he's got some things to do, and he wants to keep climbing that ladder, and I wouldn't bet against him.
Not every day is going to be good. Not every day is going to be great. You're going to have bad days. You just got to stay focused and have an end goal of where you want to be, and just know that you'll get there.
Zach Staten, News 3 Sports.
Thank you, Zach. Won his injury-shortened 2019-2020 campaign, Wade leading the Monarchs in steals, averaging 2.6 per game. Time for a 94-foot conversation with the Monarchs. Hey, we are walking 94 feet with Emo Essien here. And Emo, give me your basketball idol. Who is your basketball idol?
Chris Paul, definitely, yeah.
Do you model any of your game off Chris Paul?
Definitely, yeah. My whole life, I always looked up to Chris Paul.
All right, yeah, good choice. What's on your playlist? What are you listening to get hyped for games?
Oh, Future. Oh, yeah, a whole bunch of Future.
Yeah. How about to calm down? You listen to anything to calm down and relax?
Drake, probably Drake.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you got a wide variety on there.
Definitely, yeah.
All right, very good. Favorite actor in a non-sports movie?
Favorite actor? I don't even watch movies. Like, I don't really know actors.
Okay.
I don't watch movies. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you're just more of a sports and music fan.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
All right, fantastic. Thanksgiving, what's on Emo's plate?
whole bunch of macaroni, candy yams, corn casserole, and then after that, you know what I mean, old dressing.
Yeah.
And then after that, you can just throw whatever on there.
Load it up, baby.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, now I'm hungry. Well, still ahead, being a college basketball player has its challenges both on and off the court. We'll meet the person who leads the charge to keep the Monarchs' academics in line. That's coming up right after this. Now, the number of things college student athletes have to juggle can be overwhelming at times. Luckily, the Monarchs have their academics covered thanks to one person in particular. We're sitting down with the person who makes sure that all the Monarchs' studies are in order. Whether it's on or off the court, the workload never stops for players like Charles Smith.
School doesn't lighten up because we're basketball players or because we're athletes. So we still have to come in, lock in, do all of our work.
And for the off-the-court component, you might say Amy Lynch is the Monarchs' MVP.
I always try to say I'm going to be the biggest advocate for you. I'm also going to be the one that's going to keep you the most accountable, and I'll be a huge cheerleader for them. I love seeing them have success.
We might have just lost. I want to just go home and lay down, but I've got a whole test due tonight. Amy's always there in my ear reminding me that this is important. This is equally as important as the basketball side.
Amy is Old Dominion's Director of Academic Studies. In short, she's in charge of making sure the players don't fall behind on their schoolwork, especially when the season ramps up. Ask her, and it all comes down to organization.
They do all of their calendars at the beginning of the semester, and they're all color-coded based on their classes. We meet every single Sunday night for several hours. They were in here till 10 o'clock last night, and we stay as best we can, stay very organized.
She always keeps us on top of our stuff by making us have calendars for the week and for the month with all assignments coming up so we know what's going on so we don't ever get behind.
And that's all the more important on the road. Communication with professors is key, and if it's an extended trip, Amy is traveling right along with the team.
If it's a long series and they're gone for a while, I'll travel with them and do a study hall on the road. And lots of checkpoints, lots of text messages and calls to make sure that they're following through with all their academic commitments.
Success in the classroom so players can shine on the hardwood. And it all adds up to a win for everybody involved.
She's probably the biggest player on our academic team, and she's the reason why a lot of us are still here, eligible to play, still have good grades, and keep still going here.
This is a challenging thing. They're very, lots of commitments. So when they're able to, pull off great grades on all of the other things that they're required to do here, it's a great day.
Now, Amy works to make sure the players can work around their lifting, film study, practices, and games, but she gets to enjoy the success on the court as well. You'll see her cheering on the Monarchs at Chartway Arena throughout the season. Well, 1 week from tonight, it's the annual Old Dominion basketball tip-off dinner. This video of last year's event, which provides supporters of the program an inside look at the team heading into the campaign. This year's dinner is Wednesday, October 12th at the Norfolk Yacht Club and begins at 6 p.m. You'll get to meet players and coaches, hear from the Monarchs themselves, and enjoy a night talking some Old Dominion basketball. We'll have a link where you can register if interested on the sports page of WTKR.com. That wraps up tonight's edition of the Old Dominion Full Court Press. Now, if you missed anything along the way, just log on to the sports page of WTKR.com. We'll have the entire show there, as well as shows from the past if you want to look back into the archives. For Zach Staten, I'm Mark Davis. Have a great night, everybody.